recording started. We are watching Cap versus Lettuce Mode, which has just started.
Geiger Vendetta.
Cap is currently 4-0 in his league, I believe. Is that correct? Anybody? Hello?
What's up,
I
sorry?
can find out. 1 second.
Yes, Cap is indeed currently 4-0 in his league. He's the leader at the moment. Lettuce Mode is 2-2. So we will see if he can unseat Cap's Geiger. It has been pretty dominant thus far. Geiger Vendetta is an interesting matchup. Perhaps you would like to offer some thoughts on it, Drew, since you are the resident Geiger.
Everybody and their grandmother for a long time said, for a while in development cycle, Geiger absolutely just completely trash canned Vendetta, right? Then Vendetta received some buffs, and everyone and their grandmother thought either it's not very bad or it's Vendetta win, because Vendetta does have some tools that can make Geiger's life difficult. It has some answers now that Vendetta used to lack. But the reality of the matter is, the Geiger Vendetta matchup is what everybody wants the Quince Geiger matchup to be, where temporal distortion really does just ruin everything you stand for. And unlike a lot of matchups, like the only other matchup
evaluation trap just there.
that it's so prominent in, I think, is the Argard matchup. Your card that just ruins Vendetta is Time Spiral Hurricane.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any answer to that besides Surgical, correct? Or no, I guess Maximum Ven is... Does it trade?
It's now 1 point out. I think it's 1.8 now, isn't it?
Let me look at his character card. Maximum Ven is
Yeah,
2.0, so it trades.
It's 2.0, so it trades 18 for 20 against a character with higher life. Your real answers to Time Hurricane are Gold Burst, Surgical Strike, and Acrobatics. Alright? But anytime that you play Acrobatics, Jay is just as good at winning combat as Time Spiral Hurricane.
And it means you're still in the mix-up.
Mm-hmm. And
Lettuce Mode going for
Vendetta,
the 8th throw there.
Vendetta only has 12 dodges in his deck, and he has to use a dodge
he has
to
16.
fuel acrobatics.
He has 16.
Or 16. I'm sorry. But you can basically treat it as 12 because normally his 2 is used as an offensive option outside of some niche scenarios. Like, he has 16 dodges, but his 2 is his primary anti-fast time spiral card. So if you pay attention to where Vendetta's dodges are, you can checkmate many of his hands.
This has been an interesting 2 turns, because Lettuce Mode went for an 8th throw, which is, of course, incredibly valuable as acrobatics. And then Cap, very smart, went for a 9 throw on Lettuce Mode's knockdown.
Everything I've said though can be flipped and turned around, because if one of the players in this matchup doesn't know how this matchup's supposed to go, it can quickly get out of hand for either character. Because it takes some very strange evaluation that you're not used to play Geiger in this matchup.
So, very solid wake-up kidney shot from Lettuce Mode there, closing the life gap pretty quickly.
I think the Cap is probably who I would pick to play this, because he's friends with Major Shiznik, who for the longest time was the Vendetta. Now, do you want Inimus?
I'm not sure if there was a Vendetta at the time back then. Even then, Shizzy like played Vendetta sort of, but he was like mid. Like, he and I played Vendetta about as much as each other. If anything, I think
it to be the Vendetta.
Probably. I would probably say that was Water D was probably the Vendetta at the time.
I don't even remember Water D playing Vendetta.
Either way, the current Vendetta specialist, I would say, is Inimus for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Inimus.
He's definitely the one getting the best results with Vendetta currently.
But Vendetta is a character that depending on who you ask, is like bottom 3 in the game.
Yeah. Well, most people think he's bottom 3 in the game, I would say.
I would agree because
depending on who you ask, he might be the worst character in the game.
I
Really?
don't know if there's anybody who thinks he's worse than BBB or Gloria. Maybe worse than
I
one,
do.
but not worse than both.
I think he's worse than both. But
You're a silly man.
my opinion. I guess. I mean, who knows? I
Hashtag
definitely
silly
think
strats.
he has a lower ceiling.
I think it depends on your definition. BDB and Gloria, I think both have more use as a counter pick, but Vendetta is definitely a stronger solo character.
I think he has a lower ceiling.
But anyway,
yeah,
outside
that's
of-
not important to the match. Looks like
outside
Temporal has gone up.
Now, given that he went for an 8 throw, oh,
there it is.
that might just be
Acrobatics
explosion.
will probably die.
Yeah.
No, he still has to hold one
See,
more.
now Vendetta can dodge.
Yep.
The mix-up is dodge or lose to Jay.
Yep.
And if he dodges, Geiger can just throw again. I'd probably just Jay here.
You might could gold burst if you have one.
That's true, you could burst. But I would probably just Jay here. Yeah. Because I didn't think Vendetta wanted to dodge again.
Yep.
That should be death. Yep, definitely with AA in there. Double AA,
Oh, yeah.
jeez.
Double
That's
A.
gone.
Wrap him up, body
Alright,
bag.
gentlemen. I'm gonna step out here. See you guys.
Bye, Deets.
Oh, I walked into a room with people in it, shouting at each other.
So, that was the interaction that Riker
Described.
talked about clearly.
Yeah.
Uh,
Case in point.
yeah, basically getting checkmated.
For Vendetta to win this matchup, he has to be very on point with his 2. And he has to also manage to make knockdown a scary thing for
Yeah,
Geiger.
I don't think he knocked
either with
him down
cross-up
once.
normals or with K.
Yeah.
And then you kill them in one go with a J at the end. Back in one moment.
Ooh.
You
Fresh
can
throw.
also do things like smashing that with a high normal. There was some potential around that. You can do combos into AA, which are pretty high damage. Though AA still does 25, like our friends Jaina and Zane.
Yeah, boy.
But they're still pretty valuable, and they are a bit more alternatively minded usages rather. But instead it looks like lettuce mode is just kind of getting bopped and biffed around here.
I feel like that wake up throw was pretty gutsy, given that Vendetta doesn't really have reversals on wake up against Geiger. Like he can wake up too, which beats Time Spiral, but of course if Geiger plays a king or aces at all, then that gets stuffed hard.
Yep. Or if he just runs Time Spiral Hurricane, there's just not a whole lot to be done. Good poke. Blowing up the Q. Hopefully he gets some good damage off of this.
He's got 8 cards, so that... Oh, okay, just straight into knockdown.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see if he makes suplex real, or what the mix-up here is. Because he hasn't yet had a chance to see Cap's reactions to reversals and whatnot, so...
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh.
Blocking with the 8, too? That's very risky. Must be his only block.
Cap is going balls out here.
I was gonna say, that's a bit of a mind crush there.
Yeah, that's I don't respect your ability to push offense at all, sort of play.
Yeah. Well, and to be fair, thus far he does not have a reason to respect his offense yet.
What's happened?
Cap... Okay, lettuce mode undercut a slow time spiral with a 3. Went straight into knockdown. Cap wake up 10 through his acro block.
Yeah.
It's a bad feel.
And
Yeah,
now,
he got kind of blown
lettuce
up
mode
on
is
that
down.
one. Nice naked K throw!
My, oh my.
That is a good play.
This is like, hello, please respect me. I will throw you.
Well, it's a good play when it works.
Well,
Otherwise,
that's K
it's
throw
one-
in a nutshell.
It's one of those risks that if you get it right, you look like a genius. If you get it wrong, well, don't get it wrong.
Yeah, when you.
He
Oh,
says,
Flash
"Okay,
here.
now I will make you respect me." I
Oh.
don't know if I'd acro that. I mean,
oh,
Cap doesn't
yeah,
really
I don't know.
Cap doesn't really have a sufficiently large hand that it's like he's gonna throw up TD and then the game is over.
I think I attack as Vendetta here. I need to establish that I will.
He already attacked at the end of the last game and lost for it.
I know, but I don't think Cap has, like, temporal's not up. Cap's not very scary if he throws here, or if he throws a time spiral here.
I
You
guess.
hit for 8, whatever.
I could
Or
see
you
Cap
could
actually dropping a 2, possibly.
Maybe, but I'm saying the payoff for throw is much higher than the payoff for J, so
Yeah.
attack is the smarter decision.
Yep.
Until Cap
Paid off.
establishes that he's going to do something other than play the 50-50 on an acrobatics turn, don't respect those other options.
Yeah.
So
Just
just gets a
bullshit.
little defense, gets some cards back.
Did he not get his 3 back?
Nice K throw. That's 2 so far this game.
Yep.
Can you run that by me? Oh no, he returned okay, he returned the other one to his hand. He discarded one for acrobatics. I was so confused because I saw that 3 in the discard.
Yeah.
Geiger does need to block, and that opens him up to stuff like K-throw. That's the second flash gear. That's unfortunate.
Isn't that the third?
Yeah.
Oh no, that is the second one.
Third.
Okay.
It's the second one I've seen.
Yeah.
It's a smart attempt to risk that K. Thought K attack was smart, like you.
Just unfortunate.
Yep.
I probably would have played one side or the other of that K. For sure.
Oh, that stinks. So that's the second 7 that he's lost to fast time spiral.
But throwing attacks at fast time spiral, a lot of the time, when you can't be scared of the Spectre constantly. And
No,
if you're going to be
but-
wrong, it's often better to get hit by the fast time spiral than to be knocked down the next turn.
No, I agree with you, but the 7 I think is such a important
card.
tool
Yeah.
that it's not a good idea to use that to.
Fair enough. I
If
think
anything,
this,
you should
this is
probably-
after research and development. It might have been a research and development that he found the second ace, had one pocket in his hand, and he picks up another, then plays temporal distortion. Or this temporal distortion might just be to get J back for another neutral option.
Also sets up the block. He's going to get the double draw, which means
He has the 3 cards that he wanted out of that 8.
I wonder if lettucemode is going to dodge. Oh,
Trying to beat the throw. And to be fair, Cap has blown him up on throw on TD so far.
yeah.
Take the knockdown here. And chunk AA
yeah.
at him.
You take the knockdown unless you have AA.
I think if you have AA, you can take the knockdown and then throw Time Spiral Hurricane at him.
Yeah.
He's considering what he's doing right now. Especially if you have like a flash gear to get that extra damage. I have it on the math. What's 11? How much more would he need? Ooh,
Knockdown. Oh. Actually, I do kind of like that.
well, right now he can kill off of, I believe, Time Spiral Hurricane into a block. Throw normal J. Or throw QJ. Assuming no burst.
With
If I
the
have
boost,
an acro, I am swinging all day.
Okay, so he gets out.
Yeah, that stops the temporal, I'm pretty sure.
No,
Nope.
it doesn't stop temporal, but it does
It has to
get
deal
him past
damage.
the third king and gets him 2 aces,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Alright, it's
critical
not deal
defense.
damage. It's when you're hit by an attack or throw. And for some reason, the fact that Joker is an attack that does no damage comes up selectively.
I see. We might see lettuce mode get thrown here. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
You play an 8 or you pack it up.
yeah.
yeah.
You have to. There's no other answer there.
Now I probably dodge again. He played a 4th throw earlier. I'm just gonna dodge and pray here.
Think it might be okay to go for broke. No,
Well, it's a 50-50. You play to your read.
Yeah.
If you don't have a dodge, you swing all day. If you do have a dodge, you play to your read. Block. That's not gonna beat anything.
Rip.
Yeah. That is rip in peace. So just go into AA and that should be.
Assuming he has it, we don't know.
Yeah.
He's gotta have.
Oh, we know he
Halo
has a
off
spy
that.
on his hand.
Oh,
What?
Did that J come out earlier? Yeah, it did.
oh yeah. I suppose it was the one that hit the kidney shot.
We were talking about Phantom AA
Huh.
the whole time.
Oh,
I
well.
sure thought he would have hit one by now.
Either way, this is not a situation you really want to be in here.
Now, let's hope he has AA, because I would throw Time Spiral Hurricane all day.
Yeah, 4 chip, that's chip death.
It's 3 chip.
Is it? I thought it was 4
3.
for some reason.
That would have gotten him out, and it did get him out of this. Now we got a game again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was excellent surgical strike.
So now dodge is very, very strong.
Yeah, because he's at exactly 12, which is lethal from K throw.
Yeah.
Those 8s are very scary.
Dodge is strong, and if he suspects throw, I mean, you just throw the K.
I'm pretty sure I dodge 100% of the time as Vendetta here, unless I'm sitting on an acrobatics. With the dodge to activate it.
I mean, he got 2 of them thrown, I think. Or 1 of them, possibly. No, that might have been the game before.
How many in the discard now? 3 in the discard, he would have to have the 4th. So, I probably am dodging here.
Double dodge.
I hope for lettuce mode's sake that he has that Joker.
Why?
I hope for lettuce mode's sake that he has that Joker.
What was that 7 attack beating?
Bro.
But he could have just counter thrown with the 7 throw.
Yep.
That was a very strange decision at the end there.
Especially since he had a 6 in his hand.
That's 2-0 cap.
Yeah, this is getting danger zone. Well, I say getting danger zone. This is danger zone for Cap. Or for lettuce mode.
Shit, I'm gonna drop.
Gonna drop what now?
He's out of the call.
Oh. I see. Oh. Alright, well, you and me then, Drew. We got this. Excuse me. So, Cap taking a moment to grab a drink here.
Needs a deep breath after getting hit with that surgical strike.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's just like, oh god, and then suddenly it's a game again. Okay, getting back into game 3 here. No character switch from either player. I didn't particularly expect one.
Well, Cap couldn't switch.
Well, of course, yeah. Five attack. What exactly that says about his hand, I'm not sure. But that was a 5 attack.
Probably says 5, 6, 7.
Possibly. Well, there's the 3. So either he just drew that, or that was a deliberate trap. But it's not much of a trap.
Well, the beginning of the game sets the pace, and having cards is not particularly advantageous for anyone. I would say it's Geiger sided, but like not particularly. It's not as much as many other matchups.
Yeah.
Because as long as Vendetta's got cards, he likely has acrobatics.
Yeah, and Vendetta needs to have cards to be able to do damage. Because so much of his damage is reliant on being able to pump J.
There's that 5 again.
On Wake Up. I
can't agree with it on Wake Up.
I can't either. Like, Cap has shown that he's willing to throw Lettuce's knockdown, but even still, like, it's just a really, really, really risky, unnecessarily risky play.
He's gonna need to, like, land a K Vortex in which he calls out the Flash Gears, or something crazy, I think, because being down, 31 life is a really bad place in a matchup like this.
Yeah, and Cap's just been controlling the neutral games for the most part. acro throw again. I don't understand throwing with his acros. Like,
I mean, probably tells you that he doesn't have that many throws in his hand.
but he's got 11 cards.
He's got a 7 throw.
I really just can't agree with throwing with the acros ever. Like, it's got to be the last throw in your hand and the game riding on it to throw with an acro.
I can see some strange situations in a matchup like Geiger where like he's got 3 7s and 2 8s gone or something, and it's very important to win that combat, so you throw with your 8 because it's the only throw you have faster than Geiger's 9. But
nice dodge.
ah, there we go. We're beating it now. Show me that K. Show me that K.
There it is. Suplex.
And no bears. Now, which side of the K do you play?
So,
I might dodge again.
as an aside, Drew,
Yeah, what's up?
Ranulf with Resolve popped has 40 strength and 41 speed.
The decision for Vendetta is very difficult here. A second flash year is realistic, and a block gets him out and is not at all what you want to happen. And even if you decide you're not scared of the flash year, then you have to pick between attack and throw, and then just the Joker covers all of it.
And sometimes Geiger just doesn't want to guess anyway.
Probably the 4th ace right there. The 4 comes up. We ace, boys.
So, despite the life deficit at the start, Lettuce Mode has run it back to an even game. But Geiger has 12 cards and Temporal is up.
Well, that helps a lot.
That it does.
There's the K throw again, I bet.
Should be.
Don't think it's surgical yet, buddy.
Oh!
Aw.
Oh. I can agree with that decision. Take it where you can get it.
I would rather see the K knocked down. I think it's easier to find the surgical than it is to find the 21 damage that you need now. You have a 2 played, I think. Yep, there's the 2. This could be the first game he wins. If he powered up 2 J's, but he might have another.
1 Joker and discard already. I would probably play into this if I'm Lettuce Mode.
2 QQ7 or something? Oof. He must not have a solid follow-up. He might have been trying to play for the second Joker, but... Oof. I dodge as Lettuce Mode here. And I'd probably play aces as the cap. Yep.
I'd probably play aces as the cap indeed, Drew.
I probably would have played the other side of those aces, but I would have played aces. And no acro.
Okay, so that hurts a bit, but this is still very doable.
That hurts a big bit now. We know there's a 3rd ace in there. We assume there's a 4th ace in there. Oof, this is difficult to play as Vendetta. I have no idea what I can do there. I probably play a dodge as the cap, because I don't think Vendetta's looking to throw me. Oh, just do it. Here's hoping there's an acro behind that. Gold burst? Or blue burst? He had it!
Wow. This is tight battle right now. Cap's very low on resources now.
Hopefully he pulls an acro now. That would make this a lot easier on him. There's still a 2 in that hand, and that 2 is very powerful. In fact, it's so powerful it might come out right now. I think he has a 2. There is a 2 in his discard now.
Nice throw!
Wow! In 2, what do we have to finish the game? Do we have it? Do we have it?
Follow this up.
Unless you don't have it. If you don't have lethal, you don't follow this up.
13 damage. Just cute. Oh, J pumps?
Doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Hey, pump. Okay.
So that's 15, 1 pump.
Up to 6. That's the game.
Good shit. I'm glad to see him take at least 1.
I hope he keeps going unless you game 5. Just for the record, I'm watching this set instead of eating tacos. So,
Deal with it.
it did.
Quarter circle forward instead of DP. What is with these acro throws? Drew, what is going through his mind?
Don't ask me.
I am incapable of grasping Lettuce Mode's true form. Yo, that just blocked though. Didn't have the suit block though, so no perfect block. Interesting J in neutral there. Not really sure what that was.
Obviously to beat J. Or beat Fast Time Spiral.
I guess. I mean, yeah, I suppose that would be the logical play if you don't have a 2. Geiger has a lot of cards now, though. Nice throw. See, that's the throw I want to see, instead of those acro throws. Throw AA. Okay, solid damage.
This is a strong start.
Yeah, he's up 20 life already. This is going to go into a knockdown in a bad situation. Rest in pepperonis, Joffrey. It was nice knowing you. Oh, no, he dodged it. Nice block.
Navigating those Ks is very key for Vendetta, but also very difficult. Because you need to press your advantage with Vendetta. You need to pressure Geiger, but K is so good at getting him out.
Somersault. God damn, Joffrey's death quote is sad. The rebirth of my homeland is before me, but is it possible I will not see this day? I will not die. I cannot go and leave Crimea like this, princess.
It's okay, he's Jobbery anyway.
Dude, Joffrey's tanky as fuck. Dude had 26 defense.
He's also dead.
Yeah. Why does the boss of this chapter have bolting? Also, poor lettuce mode. He got jacked. Right in the dick. Jacked right in the dick.
There's an AA behind this. I don't know what else there is, though. He's trying to consider what he wants to do, I think. Yeah, he's coming out. Oh, like, I can't think of a reason you wouldn't.
Yo, the 2.
He was counting.
Yo!
That's what took so long.
Ouch!
That's probably the game.
Exactsies! Ooh!
Wow. Well played, both players.
Wow. What can you really say about that? Like, got touched, exploded. I had to count twice. Jesus. So Cap goes up to 5-0, which makes him one of 2 5-0s, me being the other one. I don't think there are any other 5-0s. One of Leonte's and Merciful Fate is going to become a 5-0, because they play each other this week. Let's see. Euro Division does not have any 5-0s. They have 2 4-1s in Antillerman and Enemus. Japan Division has a 4-0 with Neo Melodico, but no 5-0s yet. He plays Rook 96 this week. Oh, good set. Congrats to Cat. Thanks for watching, people.